Alright guys, so I'm going to be talking about Slender, the 8 Pages, a very popular PC game from a few years back. Now I heard through the grapevine that this is just the beta version of this game, and there's actually a better, more vast world one out there. But I have no idea because I've only ever played this 8 Pages version, so in this game, you're in this very tight-knit little wooded area, and it's pretty dense, and it's like pitch black. The only thing they give you for vision is a tiny flashlight, and it's not even an LED bulb. It's like old school, so it's very dim. I think you can also choose between that and a lantern, and I think a glow stick. They have glow stick mode, which is stupid as fuck. I don't know, what are we at, a rave? I'm not gonna lie, majority of the time when I do play, I play in daylight mode, so it's just broad daylight, and it doesn't help gameplay at all. It literally doesn't do shit. He still appears and fucks you up and everything. So, the point of this game is to collect the 8 pages of this diary that are sprawled around the woods, while simultaneously running from the Slender Man. And these pages are weird. They have like little doodles of like children and shit on them, and have like little phrases he's always watching or something like that. I don't know, but they're always in like pretty similar locations around the map, so you can get a routine down and get them all fairly quickly. I myself have never gotten past the 5th one because it's fucking impossible. And I know I've seen YouTube guys like speed run the shit and do it like it's easy, but you know. So like I said, you're in these woods, and there's like various areas you can go. Like there's like this little bathroom area that has no like toilets or stalls or any kind of plumbing. It's just a tiled room that I'm assuming is a bathroom. And that's very sketchy because once you get in there, he can just appear behind you, and that's it. As soon as you see him and face him, the game ends, and then it just goes to static, and then you just die. So the thing is, you can run and you can keep your distance from him, but you do get tired. So if you get tired, he can easily catch up to you. And the more pages you collect, the faster he gets and the harder the game becomes. Which is why I said I never got past 5. You collect all these pages, and at the very end of the game, I don't know, just from watching videos and shit, because I've never done it myself, but apparently there's no victory. They just tell you, oh, hey, you did it. You collected the 8 pages. Good job, bro. And then it just goes to a black screen, and you can just start over again. There's literally, like, no justice or any kind of prize or anything. So, I don't know about the renovated, like, actual version of the game. There might be some sort of benefit to doing it there, but this is just mainly what it sounds like. It's just a trial run. And you never fucking succeed. Alright guys, that's it for this one. What's up guys? On this episode of Console Classics, I'm taking a look at the holy grail that is 007 Goldeneye for the Nintendo 64. Back in the late 90s, N64 was all the rage. We had WWF games, Mario games, Mortal Kombat, but one stood above all the rest, and that game is Goldeneye. Based off of the popular 007 film starring Pierce Brosnan, this game definitely delivers on entertainment and also staying true to the film. In short, the plot centers around James Bond dealing with an evil crime syndicate led by someone named Janice. Is it Yanis? Janice? I don't know. After a botched mission in a chemical weapons facility where his partner Alec Trevelyan was gunned down, Bond learns that Yanis is actually Trevelyan, who faked his death and plans to destroy the world using a powerful satellite. So this game is basically just like the movie. You can pick up various weapons, including different handguns, grenades, rocket launchers, and even the golden gun, from the movie Man with the Golden Gun. Yes, they do incorporate a lot of other Bond films into this game as well. So you have all the levels from the film, like Facility, which is a personal favorite. You have Cradle, which sucks, and all the in-between, as well as Aztec from the movie Moonraker and Egyptian from Live and Let Die. Each level having different objectives pertaining to that scene of the film. All of which are pretty simple, as long as Natalia, the damsel in constant distress, doesn't run in front of your gunfire, because she always will. And of course, all the characters are present. In multiplayer mode, you have a choice of a lot of different game types, all while hunting and gunning each other down. Hell, you could just drop down to one knee and slide around. And if you want to, you can just karate chop the hell out of somebody. Multiplayer mode lets you choose from different characters in the film, as well as various henchmen and even some villains from other Bond movies, like Jaws, Odd Job, and that half-naked Baron Samedi guy. And if you owned a Game Shark back in the day, then you had access to even more characters, like Roger Moore or Sean Connery as James Bond. Overall, it was an epic game. I mean, throw on some proximity mines and hide them all throughout a level, and then blow your opponent to hell. That's what I like to do. It was fun. Or just play through the game normally and enjoy it that way. It's really up to you. But I do suggest that if you haven't tried this game, go out and get a copy of it, because it's very fun and you'll love it. And yeah, there have been other Bond games out there, but they're trash. And recently, they did remake Goldeneye for Xbox, but it's not anywhere close to the original and definitely doesn't have that magic, so don't even bother. Alright guys, well, this has been Console Classics, and I'll see you on the next one. What's going on, guys? On this episode of Console Classics, we're going to be taking a trip back to the age of Nintendo with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. This game was a mix of an homage to Rocky and a tribute to boxing legend Mike Tyson, who, at the time, was pretty much the biggest name in boxing. So in the game, you play as a character named Little Mac, who looks an awful lot like Rocky, to be honest. You fight your way through a gauntlet of various characters with the help of your trainer, who I'm pretty sure is Carl Winslow from Family Matters. I mean, come on, look at the guy. And in between fights, you'll come to like this menu screen where you can choose to get an adrenaline boost by him vigorously rubbing your arm. I mean, sure, that helps, I guess. For motivation? I don't know. But you can only use this once per fight. Anyway, so you start off at the bottom, facing off against guys like Glass Joe and Von Kaiser, who are fairly easy to knock out. Oh, and did I mention that Mario is the referee? Good job, Nintendo. So after the first three guys, you head to the main circuit and begin your climb to the top. Each of these guys have a distinctive fighting pattern that you can easily study and eventually dodge completely, as long as you follow the pattern. If things start to look grim for you, you can use a special super punch that you acquire by hitting the opponent in just the right spot, and this should send them right to the mat a lot quicker. As I said, most of the guys have a certain pattern, like Don Flamenco, who just uppercuts the shit out of you all the time, or King Hippo, who you have to punch in the stomach till his pants fall down. And then there's the Great Tiger, who does like this crazy spin move, but eventually he'll make himself dizzy, and then all you have to do is punch him right in the face. Some characters even appear twice. Piston Honda and Bald Bull are examples of this, both of them returning with new fighting moves that they didn't have previously. So after the first round of Major League guys, a hyped sequence happens where you're jogging across New York, Rocky style, and then you head to the final lineup. Also to note, in these little jogging sequences, you're given a code, and these codes can be entered at the title screen to allow you to jump ahead to certain fighters. In the final lineup, you have guys like Soda Popinski and Sandman, who are a lot tougher, but can still be defeated once their pattern is learned. And then there's a guy named Super Macho Man. This guy also likes to uppercut a lot, but he does it in like a twisty tornado type style. All the while he's wearing like tiny undies. Yeah. So after all this, you finally make it to the main guy, Mike Tyson. Holy hell. And now this fight, compared to the other ones, is damn near impossible. Even if you learn his pattern, landing a punch on the guy is like a pipe dream. Good luck knocking him down even once. And as with all opponents, except for King Hippo, you have to get him down 3 times in 1 round to win. If he knocks you down, you have 2 tries to get up, and then you lose on the 3rd. But there's a special button combo you can hit to get you up a lot quicker. So if you do win, somehow, you get the title, of course, and then a little message from Tyson, pretty much being like condescending, like, oh hey, you beat me, good job. And so also, there's an alternate version of this game floating around out there called Mr. Dream's Punch-Out, with Tyson being replaced by a guy named Mr. Dream. He's pretty much a different character, with better stats, and the exact same fighting style. And the reason they changed it is because, at the time, Tyson lost to a guy named Buster Douglas in a fight, and Nintendo didn't want to use his likeness anymore. Really? Like, because of one fight that he lost? Forget all the other weird shit going on. Anyway, this game has always been a classic. I mean, they did remake it for Wii, and it was okay, because it was like more interactive, I guess. But yeah, it sucks. Don't play it. Alright guys, well if you haven't already, go pick up a copy of this game and play it, because it's definitely worth it. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.